The origins of Greek civilization can be traced back to the ruins of this hilltop city called Mycenae that was first settled about 4,500 years ago, and that was once the center of a rich and powerful empire. Legend says that Mycenae was founded by Perseus, who was a son of Zeus, the king of all the Greek gods, whose magnificent statue is seen here. The Greek people of long ago believed that to build the walls of the city, Perseus had ordered one-eyed giants, whose job it was to make weapons for the gods, to carve these enormous stones and lift them into place. As early as 13 centuries before the birth of Christ, the kings of Mycenae rode out through this gate, built these huge stones to lead their troops into battle. And above the gate, the figures of two lions carved in stone still remind us of the great power these kings once held. The golden death masks of several different kings were discovered in deep circular tombs like this one, were built next to the lion's gate. Near the royal tombs, and overlooking the fields where the farmers of Mycenae once grew crops to feed their citizens, are the remains of a many-roomed house where the high priest lived. And this painting of a young Mycenaean woman once adorned the wall of a religious building that stood nearby. Up above the priest's house, crowning the hill, we can still see the rampart walls that surrounded the royal palace, where long ago decisions were made that shaped the course of Greek history. It was probably in the throne room of this palace that the most famous of all the kings of Mycenae, Agamemnon, decided to sacrifice his daughter to the gods so that his ships might have good weather as they set off to attack the city of Troy. The hatred and violence that beset the family of Agamemnon has become legendary, mostly because it is described in such detail in the Iliad, the most famous of all books written in ancient Greece. For countless centuries, the people living in the village near the ruins of Mycenae believed that Agamemnon is buried here in this massive tomb that lies outside the gates of the city. However, archaeologists now think this tomb probably belonged to some other Mycenaean king.